Nope, you can't shoot either. No, you are not allowed to shoot. Because it's huge shock, so you cannot defend yourself. No. The self-destruction, whether that gets activated or not depends on if your second character is still alive. Although, that's actually a lie. I think even if they're dead, I think you can go and trigger it yourself anyways. Like, they'll do it for you. But, like, if Barry / Rebecca are dead by that point, I think you can trigger it yourself anyway and go down there. If memory serves me correctly. This has been Chet's Classics. This is a point I wanted to bring. I mentioned earlier. What am I doing? Head back to the mansion. That's the one. Got a bit of backtracking to do, folks. Yeah, I've had to use more shotgun rounds at this point, so we have gone through more ammo than I would have liked. This is why I have had the seed for the Resident Evil 2 randomizer checked out, because that is much more likely to happen. But the seed that I have should be completable. The main things that was checked at in the seed should be fine. That would make life so much easier, Maple. You don't even understand. That would I'd be totally cool with that. Well, no. The problem is Classics is that it can do that. The seed generation for the Source Next RE2 is far less sophisticated than this. So you have to do some manual checks through the item list to make sure it's actually beatable. Because stuff like that, like putting key items behind doors that it's the same key or something like that, is something that can happen a lot more. But it was checked and it should be beatable. He hopes. Otherwise, I will kill him. And I can say that because he's not on stream. Even though he might be watching the video, so. When it goes on the YouTube. Yeah, that'd be pretty unfortunate. Yeah, this should be technically possible, but it's not guaranteed, so... Right then, folks, so we have the helmet key. This is good. So with the helmet key, we can now look to clear the various doorways in the mansion. So we've got, to recap, we've got Forest Balcony, we've got the Trophy Room, we've got the Researcher's Bedroom, and I believe that's the 3 doors that the helmet key affects? Yes. If I want to make a run back to the residence to get a green herb, I can do that, but I don't think I care enough. I don't think we need to head down that side of the map ever again. So... Not this shit again. Alright then, so first things first, let's go and do this section. This is so weird doing this so late in the game. This is really strange. What? Forrest? Maybe Forrest got bored. Maybe Forrest got bored. Oh! Hello! Hello! It's a suicide note, by the way. Roadshow starts symptoms, had to do it. There we go. I don't know if it's possible, Quintalo. We shall see. Do I want to head up these stairs? It's hard mode, so there's actually no need to. So we're just gonna leave now. Bye, Forest. Bye. Yeah, let's not trigger that. Let's not even dare to touch that scene. That may have crashed the game. I cannot dispute that may have happened. Right then. So, next room for us is the trophy room is going to be our next room to visit. So, let's go ahead and do that. There's no items there, Classics. It's hard mode, so no items actually spawn there on hard mode. Yeah, I think Forrest left the building. Yeah, that's one of the fortunate things of playing hard mode in a way for randomizer. Is that there are actually less item spawns, which can make your life easier in a few situations. There's less chasing around you have to do, so. No, hold on. Before we go in here, something we should do, just to get it over and done with, and it will also our key as well do us a favour, is we want to head into this room here. And the reason for that, I don't know about that, Mabel, is that this door also needs the helmet key, which I don't know if it does in the original. Oh yeah, it's generally much more inconvenience than convenience controller, but it has its perks, like there. I don't have to go. On hard mode, you never ever have to trigger that scene if you don't want to. You can go down there and trigger it, but you're under no obligation. But just by getting that door done with the helmet key, just makes life easier. Right. Trophy room. We've been here for a while. Mail to the chief, baby. Oh god, did I just make that joke? Right. Hello, Ink Ribbon. I don't know if I actually need you now. I think I've got enough saves for the rest of the game. Fairly sure. No. No. And if anyone knows about me in this channel, it's that I laugh in the face of adversity when it comes to Resident Evil. Shadow, if you don't turn out the light, you'll never know there's a jewel in there. You know, you should probably turn on the light. There you go. Look at you. You have intelligence. Shocking. Yes, Colin, this is indeed technically true. That's a nice find, a red herb. That's a really nice find. That is good news for us. Right, what are we going here then? It's ammo. Ammo's ammo, right? Yeah, I can sort of get behind it. Yellow works because, like, the bullets are kind of yellowy. Sure. It's about the best I got. Alright, then. The last room is round the corner, but let's go and empty our inventory out first. Yeah, no, I say RE2 Remake was a really good game. Like, as I talk about plenty over the course of that series. The one downside, I think, was how they executed the B game stuff. I think for us who've played the original, it was a bit of a kind of a suck that was how they decided to go down that route. But outside of that, I wasn't really too much to fault. I don't feel it was pretty solid. We need that. The self-defense gun, we will use that in a moment, actually. Yeah! I know where I might actually use that. Also, I should probably save the game. Let's go do this while we're here. Something I just don't do enough is save the damn game. As has been demonstrated a couple of times over the course of this seed. Man, 4 hours to die to that thing? Ugh, rough. The self-defense gun is... Well, it depends what you mean by terrible. It only has 1 bullet, but I'm pretty sure the self-defense gun has the ability to kill any non-boss enemy with its 1 bullet that you have. So you just need to use it wisely, and I believe that counts for... I'm pretty sure that I've done that for hunters as well. I'm pretty sure I've killed a hunter with that before. It's good for that. If there's one enemy you really need to get by, it's pretty good because it will just kill it straight away. It's effectively a magnum bullet. It's 1 solitary magnum bullet, so... Which I don't think pierces. Effectively. Put the yellow gem in here. One thing I've never done on this game is put the red gemstone, or try to put the red gemstone in here. Hello, magnum rounds. It does cause a shitload of... In theory, it causes a load of snakes to drop down on you. This is randomizer, though, so in theory, it could drop just about anything on you. But I've never actually done that in this game. Has anyone ever actually put in the red gemstone into that statue? I'm curious. I've never done it, so... Right. What the fuck's in here? It could drop anything on me. It's up for the random enemy spawns. It could do anything. Adorable. Yes, I believe so. He's told me that story. I've not seen it, but I am aware of the story. Hey! What the hell, man? You can't just come through the fucking wall. That's rude. I love how just the fin just flies out there. Also, sharks do hurt, folks. I cannot lie. Fishes with no clip, that's kind of rude. I'm not gonna lie. Ow! That stung. Was that worth going in there for 2 stun guns? It really was. Hello. Well, on a scale of 1 to you suck. You suck. Right. Let's put the magnum rounds away. What are we gonna do with grenade rounds? I've not found, like, almost any in this run. It's been kind of sad. That's hard mode for you. Right, so let's start gathering some goods that we require. In particular, we need the sheet music. We need the death masks. We also require the self-defense gun. And I'm just going to heal myself with this tool today. Cool. Yeah, he's fairly high. Chips? Chips? What do you mean, chips? He's like, no, I must avenge my former defeat. He fucking did! Bastard! Douchebag. Ah, the old favorite Resident Evil game question. Obviously, everyone on this channel either does or should know, of course, my intense love and desire for... Why did I go this way? This is wrong. Know of my intense love and desire of the Outbreak series. Outside of Outbreak, though, as far as it comes to more main titles, I think Resident Evil 2 Remake is actually up there. The original Resident Evil 2 is like my... the original Resident Evil 2 is pretty much my, like, nostalgia pick. Fucking Gaiden. I knew someone was going to say that. We need to get hold of this before we do this puzzle here. Need the wooden emblem. That does not get randomized. I should have used that. That was kind of stupid of me. Of course, you should have done shallow. Silly boy. Silly boy. CVX is up there, definitely. You know, I haven't played CVX for a long time, though. At this point. I mean, you think we last did CVX on the channel, like, what, maybe 5-6 years ago? It's kind of frightening. Feels like it, too. RE3 as well is pretty high up there. RE3 is pretty up on the list. Grab hold of the real emblem. The gold one, at least. Put in the wooden one. Oh, yes. Also, this is here, by the way. Trevor's diary. I'll grab that as well for collectionist sake. Okay, then. Delightful. Delightful. Resident Evil, everyone. Out of the Survivor games, I mean, I've only played the PS1 version. I've not played the Code Veronica Survivor, whatever it was called, so I couldn't really give you a decent opinion on that. Yeah. No, I'm afraid I haven't. I'm well aware of the game, but I can't say I actually have, so. Right, we need to turn this to 6 o'clock, which is the... large gear? Yes, turn the large gear twice in one direction. There you go. I always get that wrong. There we go. Dead aim, yeah, but dead aim is like isn't. I wouldn't quite call it a Survivor game. Green, we'll take that. I know what you mean. That's pretty much everything we want to do here. Yeah. We have one last task to complete for some ammo, and then we're gonna have to get a bit creative, I fear. Right. Before we do that, though, I want to head over here. So I'm just walking up the stairs, because of course you can. Right. I never cleared this place out. This way then. Exactly, you know, that's what I think is so great about this game, is it just really took what sort of they'd established with the original game and just made it so much better. You know, as an actual like remaster and a remake of an original game, as I'll say, this is probably one of the best ever. You know, and even if you took that out of the equation, this is still a really good game. So we're going to come in here, use the green herb planter, and then we're going to run for our lives. Because there's hunters down there, and I don't want to fight them. Okay, then. Good. I've never touched a mod for RE3. Nor that I've really ever looked any up, to be honest. Right. Okay, then. Head on down here. So this is basically the last set of supplies that we can get hold of. I mean, possibly, but I don't know if it might be a bit spoilery. Perhaps the people in the chat may or may not want to know, or the YouTube, so I can always look it up. It's fine. Right. I'm fairly sure this should work. So this is the mask without a nose. Yes. And then the mask with no mouth. Death mask. No, but I'm sure I could look it up and find out. Oh, George. One of the few enemy spawns in this game that are actually correct. I remember when we did this and it was a fucking shark. Those were good days. Good boss, everyone. Let's grab the rest of our supplies. I've played them a little bit. Not heavily, but a little bit. There's some handgun rounds. Right. Okay, then. So, this is going to have to make do of us for the rest of the game, everyone. Because Oswald Spencer is a maniac. That's why, Stone. Oswald Spencer is insane. Yeah, the shark was great. The shark was great. Right, then. I've just realised we haven't actually got all 3 crests in order to get this item, whatever it is. You know what? I don't think I care. I don't think I care. No. My level of care has diminished enough that I guess we're just never going to get it, whatever it is. And I'm not going back to the residence for a green herb. I can't be asked to do that either. It's not going to save the game. Would I do twin snakes? I don't know. I can't say I'd jump at it. You have to wait a little while until the remake of 3 comes out. That's going to be a bit of time down the line. Could probably use better English to say that. It doesn't matter. Right, back to the labs, everyone. Yeah, I've got limits. I played when I was in my trip over to the US. I spent a little bit of time doing this. What am I going to do here? Just shaking my head at all this. This is just kind of bad. Yeah, when I was in the States, I played both of them a little bit with the person I was staying with, so they're not bad. They're fine. Yeah, they probably won't be till next gen. The Project Resistance stuff is probably like the last Resident Evil that's going to be out before next gen, most likely. Does that not include Silent Hill series, Quintalo? I don't know if that's perhaps maybe a little bit too much down that far end, perhaps. All right. Now, when it comes to these tyrants in the lab, I can magnum them, but I want to try and get piercing to make, because we don't have much ammo to run through. And yeah, it's Silent Hills, cheap plug alert. On the channel, there are LPs of Silent Hills 1, 2, and 3 on the channel. In fact, Silent Hill 1 was like one of the first series I ever did. It was like within about like the first year or so of me doing this hobby. Unfortunately, I wasn't particularly well throughout that series, as is evident. I wasn't particularly well man while doing that, so, but I would certainly, cheap plug, suggest go check them out. Let's reload the shotgun. Okay, save the game, because we're going to need to. This could be rough. It is very possible, and this is a frightening thing to consider, kids, that it's very possible that this weaponry might be all the weaponry we have to beat the game with. And there's still several rooms we've not gone into. So, yeah, could be interesting. Yeah, I know, MG. I possibly would. I know Freeze asked me about it, and I said, probably? My usual, you know, hinting at but non-committal style. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna need to do. If I want to get any piercing shots with the Magnum, I'm gonna have to do something along those lines. Although, trying to run past one in this tight hallway is going to be pretty fucking hard. I don't even notice that. Well, we've had three out of the rooms down here have had hunters. Have had tyrants. And we've had a room with hunters. So, I'm not very hopeful for this. What's the best way to go? Towards the elevator? I think towards the elevator is probably our best bet. I'm fairly sure the tyrant below can probably walk up the stairs. Alright, run past you. This is not the best camera angle, well, but it will have to do. Oh, that was close. Did I get them both? All right. Perfect. So yeah, if you don't do the flow supply capsule, there's no power. So you have to do this section. There we go. Oh, worked out beautifully. Nice. Yeah, that's pretty good with that. Pretty happy. This is a fucking joke. This is not even funny. Like, are you kidding me? What the fuck is this place? You've gotta be kidding me. Is this the worst lab, like... This is astonishing. Wow. How am I meant to beat the game? This is ridiculous. And most of these tyrants I've had to fight. Most of these tyrants I've had to fight. Is this literally all the supplies we have at this point? That's literally all we've got. Jeez. Yeah. This seed is doing everything it wants to beat me. There might have to be some, like, yeah, I think we might have to go down, do some handgun kiting here. But I think there's 2 turrets in there, so